Hello world, this is me, and it's an exciting day today, as I am going to discuss this amazing tool that I stumbled upon a few weeks back. It's called ReRenderAI, and today I am going to show a few workflow examples on this, which will help you enhance your renders. So let's dive right into it. Before we get started, I want to give you guys some information. If you use my code TOOPSICRED.2025, then you get 20% off on your subscription with a 7-day pro trial. It's on screen for you guys right now. With that out of the way, let's start. So when you land on the homepage, this is what you see. There are different tabs on the left. We will go through a few of them today. Let's check out a few examples that have been posted here. This is a SketchUp screenshot, as you can see. The AI generates a realistic render with that screenshot. It's like Cosmic Voodoo, the pretty version. Look at the materials, the lighting, all generated within minutes by ReRenderAI. Let's check out a few other examples. This one is also pretty interesting. So suppose you have a cardboard model of a house. You can take a picture of it and run it through ReRenderAI and generate a photorealistic effect. Let's take a look at one last one. So if you see this one, it is a pencil sketch on paper, and it gives us L-shaped babies. Well, AI can do that sometimes, but other than that, look at the result. Pretty nice. Okay, now let's dive into the Render tab. I will upload an image. Let me take this one. It's a basic render of a monument with some detailing on the pillars and a podium of sorts. Now, let's see the options available with us. First is Type and Style. So from the type options, I will choose a Performing Arts Center. And for the style, I will choose this steel frame vintage. Don't know what that means. Let's try. Then there are some details that you can add, like time of the day, season, the type of sky, landscape, and material. With all that taken care of, we have three options here. Precise, which means the AI will generate exactly how it's instructed. Balanced, where it will take some creative freedom, and creative, as it suggests, it will be the most outrageous one. Let's do precise for the moment, and render. It takes a few minutes. Let's wait for it. There, done. And as you see from those simple options that we selected, ReRenderAI has created a realistic image. Let's take a better look. That is impressive. It has preserved the details in the pillars. Then these are some variants of the same. Now let's experiment with a prompt. I want to add a few people in this and regenerate. We will wait for it to finish thinking. Let's maximize it. I love doing that. This has added so many details to it. Amazing. And as promised, here are a few people that were added. A few more variants of the same. Okay, now let's dial up the creativity to 11. Let's see what a creative ReRenderAI can do. I am excited for this. Oh, wow. Seems like it has kept the pillar designs as the base of the architecture and gone extreme with the other facets of the generation. Looks quite Greek. This one looks slightly Roman. Now, if you see the image resolution here, that's quite low to use in any kind of application. So before you download, here's a neat little trick. You click on the upscale button, and as it suggests, it is adding that high-resolution magic to our generation. Let's think happy thoughts now. Now, look at the image resolution. quite workable at this point. If needed, we can upscale again, but I think this one is good for me at this point. Now, let's try something else. We will go to the Render tab, and I will upload this image. It's a render of an entertainment venue done in a 3D software with daylight. So always the thing with lighting is it's relatively easier to achieve a daylight render than a nighttime render. With daytime, you add a sun or a daylight, and it's almost done. Generally, you don't need to worry about it anymore. But with night renders, one needs to add individual lights to the scene to make it pop, as one says. It's time-consuming to set up as well as render. So let's try to make this a night render. I'll choose a sports arena from the drop-down, as that's the closest. And let's make it high-tech. Time of day, night. Season, let's do spring. Let's do a cloudy sky, and maybe a cityscape is a good start point. And finally, let's choose steel as the material preference and see what happens. I will add a prompt for this one. If you choose balanced render, then you can refine your prompt, which essentially uses AI to summarize your prompt. And let's render, fingers and toes crossed. Let's read the news while this happens. New, improved, iPhone Pro Orange. Yes, not buying. New type of water in Mumbai. Okay. Okay. And done. Let's see. Man, forget the news. That's old. Look at this. It has done such stellar job with the lighting. Added a cityscape, done some lighting on the lawns. ReRenderAI understood the assignment. This background area looks so seamless. It somehow gives this render that soul. I want to keep it as a high-res image. Let's upscale and download. And again. And done. Just wow. I am stunned. Download. Now, I want to show you guys something very specific to the events industry. As I have been a part of the industry for some time now, I can safely say we never have time to finish our designs, and the client's timeline is almost always yesterday. And since we don't have a DeLorean, ReRenderAI is the closest thing to a time machine. This is a very basic render of a stage in grayscale. Let's choose some appropriate options from the drop-downs. And I will use a balanced render and add a prompt. This should be fine. Let's render. I am sure anyone who has worked in this industry has faced this problem, where you don't get enough time to finalize designs. There you have it. Let's maximize. ReRenderAI has done a pretty decent job of rendering an usable image while preserving the structure of the initial design. The variants also don't look half bad. It has added a band, some LED graphics, and dynamic lighting. I think in a time crunch situation, ReRenderAI can be a powerful ally for workflow. Oh, by the way, you can go to the History tab here and see all your previous generations and prompts. Sometimes it's nice to know what you have already done to understand what you should do next. I feel like a philosopher now. Anyway, let's jump on to the next thing I wanted to show you guys, the Enhance tab. And under that, AI lighting. There are quite a few options here. Feel free to try them out. We will see a sample of AI lighting. In the example, it shows how it's supposed to work. These reference point images are pretty self-explanatory. Let's upload an image. I will choose this one. As soon as you upload it, it starts analyzing the lighting in the scene and will generate a scene with the preferred lighting model. Done. If you see, it has taken the information available in the initial render and added appropriate lighting to make it more aesthetic. These variants are also usable, although the person in the render has been generated weirdly in a few. We can always regenerate if the person is not desirable, unlike real life. Now let's talk about staging. We will take the same render and try to add some furniture to it. If you see the option here, empty my room, you can remove any existing furniture from the scene before starting. Usually is more helpful if it's a photo of a room. Now let's choose some appropriate options on this. Let's go industrial. Done. And as you see, from first impressions, ReRenderAI has taken the space and converted it into a functional industrial office space. The person has been skewed a bit, but other than that, looks pretty nice. Now comes the most exciting part. I really love how far we have come in such a short time with AI generation. So let's go to video and generate a video out of a static render. Let's upload this image. As you can see, there's some lighting, some people, a late evening shot. Now we can choose what kind of camera movement do we want. There are a few presets here. You can also add the movement in a prompt. Let's see. I think I will go for the zoom in. Video generation requires credits, as it's a computationally heavy process. 5 seconds for 1 credit, 10 for 2. Okay, everything seems to be set up. Let's generate. This usually takes a little more time than the image generations. There, done. ReRenderAI has generated a nice zoom-in camera movement with people walking around the area. Pretty neat, to be honest. And there you have it. This has been an overview of ReRenderAI. I hope you liked it. I personally love this tool, as there are endless possibilities once you start tinkering with the options. As promised, if you use my code TUPSICRED.2025, then you get 20% off on your subscription with a 7-day pro trial. It's on screen for you guys right now. All you need to do is log into ReRenderAI.com, go to the account page, and under Collaboration Program, enter the code with your Instagram handle. Thank you for watching and all your support. TUPSICRED. Out.